Hi everyone, it's John the Dyslexic Geek here. In today's video, I'm going to go through all the LEGO idea sets that are currently scheduled to be retiring by the end of the year. This year we'll be saying goodbye to some very impressive sets, and a couple of these idea sets will go down as some of the best of all time. In total, there are currently 7 sets scheduled to be retiring. So I'll go through these with you now and tell you where you can get them for the best possible prices. So first up we have the family tree. I don't think this one's been very successful. I've not seen it in my LEGO store for a very long time. It does retail for $80 or £80. In the UK this one is exclusive to John Lewis, and they do occasionally have it on sale, so keep an eye out for John Lewis when it goes on sale. It's not the best idea set that LEGO have done, I have to be honest. It doesn't really do much for me. It doesn't really appeal to me whatsoever. It's fine for what it is. I just think maybe it's a little bit overpriced. You do get 1,040 pieces, but a lot of the elements will be these tree branches and various petals. The idea for this set is to print out photos and hang them on these little clips on the trees, but to be honest, who nowadays really prints that many photos? I'm not quite sure. I think this may have been a bit more successful maybe 6-7 years ago, but right now I'm not quite so sure. So yes, it is going to be going. It's not had a huge shelf life, this one, but I don't think it's been very popular. Next up we have the insect collection. This one retails for $80 or £70 and does have 1,111 pieces. This set again is exclusive to John Lewis in the UK, and they do occasionally have this set on sale. I think I've seen it down to as low as £50 in the past. So at that price it's probably a good set to buy. Probably not one that I'm going to be buying. It's an attractive looking set, don't get me wrong. I think the insects look fantastic for what they are. The butterfly is very, very beautiful, as does the praying mantis. It's just not a set that I really need in my collection, if I've been perfectly honest. I think it's a lot more appealing than the family tree, I'll give it that. But yeah, but if you can get it, I would try and get it at John Lewis when it goes on sale. Not quite sure it's really worth the full asking price. But it's something different, and say it's nice and colourful. But again, like the family tree, I'm not quite sure how successful this one's been. I'm not seeing it in the LEGO store for a very long time. But if you really want to get hold of this, John Lewis is the best bet. Next we have the Red London telephone box. This one priced at $115 or £100. I must say I think this is a very underrated set. I very much enjoyed building mine when I bought it on release. Something quite different. It is very large and it does look very good. It looks exactly like what a Red London telephone box would look like. 1,460 pieces. So it's quite generous in terms of the piece count. I think it's a very colourful looking set, something quite unique. I do love the lamppost. You do get some nice printed elements in here. The telephone lettering and the little logo at the top. These are printed pieces and it looks really nice. It's an effective looking set. Inside the telephone you can customise it. You have the old style dial-up phone or a bit of more of a modern phone. It does have a light brick as well which illuminates it inside, so it's quite a good effect. In the UK this one is exclusive to Very, so keep an eye out for them for when it goes on sale. They occasionally have this one down to £70-80. I think it's a good set. I think it's underrated and I do recommend it. I did build mine about 2 years ago when it came out and I like it. So I think it's one set might not want to miss out on. Next up we have the Orient Express. This one retails for $300 or £260 and does have 2,540 pieces. I think this looks stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. This one is exclusive to LEGO, so it's not available anywhere else, at least not in the UK. There's every chance when LEGO do their sale around Black Friday, this one may well be one of the sets that goes on sale. And it is a great looking train, it really is very, very impressive. I picked mine up again a few months back. I haven't yet built it, but it is very impressive. I remember seeing it in the store when it first came out, and it is massive. It did have some issues when it first launched. Some of the stickers were spelt incorrectly, and I think a couple of other minor areas, but I can't quite remember. Those have all been ironed out now. So it didn't have the most successful launch, but it is a cool looking set. It can be motorised. I don't think it's very easy to do, but you can motorise it. I've seen people do it. And it's just a great looking train. Anyone who loves trains like me, I love my train sets, and this one's quite unique. So yeah, not had a long shelf life, this one, but it is very expensive, don't get me wrong. $300, £260, but hopefully if it comes back Friday it may well go on sale. But it is a great looking set. Next we have the Disney Hocus Pocus Sanderson Sitters Cottage. This one retails for $230 or £200. You do get 2,316 pieces. In this set, I think it's very underrated. I think it looks outstanding. I'm not a fan of Hocus Pocus. I've never seen it personally, but the architecture style of this house is fantastic. Very unique looking house. I think it'll look very good in a Halloween display. The architecture really is stunning. Some nice features of this set. It does all open up. I do particularly like the way the roof opens up to reveal the interior attic. This one is exclusive in the UK to Argos, and they do occasionally have this one on a good sale. I think they normally have this. I think when Argos have this on sale, it's down to around the £160 price mark, which is a no-brainer at that price. It really is. Even at full price, I think you can't go wrong with this one. It does have a light brick as well. The minifigures all look really good as well for the most part. You get a little front gate that comes with it as well. Take a look at the minifigures. All these characters don't mean anything to me, but they are nice minifigures. And it's a great set. So yeah, not if you want to get hold of this, try and do so before it goes. So in the UK, Argos regularly have this one on sale, and you can get it for a lot cheaper. But it is a very good set. Now, one set you really don't want to miss out on, and I highly recommend, is the Viking Village. This one is $130 or £125. This one for me is just outstanding. It is such good value for money. 2,103 pieces. This one will go down as one of the all-time great ideas sets. It is just a beautiful, very, very cool looking set. In the UK, this one once again is exclusive to John Lewis, and they do quite regularly have this one on sale. I think I've seen it down to as low as 90, which is just an absolute steal for this set. Even at full price, you can't go wrong. I think it's well worth the money. It is by far one of the best value sets that LEGO do at the moment, and it is just, yeah, very, very beautiful looking set. I think there's some good mocks out there for this as well, if you get a couple of them to really expand it. But yeah, it is amazing. I love all the Viking minifigures. They all look fantastic. Yeah, from every single angle, you can't go wrong with this. I very much enjoyed doing it. I've really enjoyed building mine. Yeah, very iconic set. This is sad. This one, I can't quite believe this one's going already. I thought this one might go for a little bit longer. But yeah, very cool set. Not one to miss out on. I say when John Lewis have it on sale, that is definitely not one to miss. Very, very cool set. And finally, one of the longest running idea sets is the motorised lighthouse. This one is finally retiring. This one retails for $300 or £260. Easily one of the most impressive idea sets of all time. This is going to be an all-time classic. It's quite sad that it's finally retiring. It's been on the shelf for a good few years. 2,065 pieces of this, and it is massive. Very, very impressive set. Again, in the UK, this one is exclusive to John Lewis, and they do regularly have it on sale. So try and pick it up if you can. In the US, it's already on back order. In the UK, I've seen it on the LEGO store go in and out of stock as well. So I think stock's starting to dwindle on this one. Whether it lasts until the end of the year, I don't know. But in the UK, John Lewis do regularly have this one on sale. I think it might be at the time of recording this video. It may well be on sale at the moment, so do check out John Lewis' website. But they regularly have this one on sale. I think they regularly have it down to £220. Which is, yeah, a no-brainer that price. Even at full price, you don't want to miss out on this one. I think this will go for crazy money once it retires. It's a very unique set. It does have a light brick and a motor, so you can spin the lighthouse round. Not the most brightest effect, but it's very impressive nonetheless. And it's a great set, nice interior. Yeah, it is just one of those. It is one of the iconic idea sets. And I can't believe it's retiring. It has had a very long shelf life, this one, so it had to retire at some point. So yeah, try and pick this one up if you can. You really don't want to miss out on this one. It will go down as one of the most iconic idea sets of all time, and it is quite sad to see it go. So yeah, don't sleep on this one. It is just one of the very impressive sets. So there we go. That is all the idea sets that are going to be retiring this year. There's some real good sets in here, ones you don't really want to miss out on, particularly the Viking Village and the motorised lighthouse. If you can get either of those, the lighthouse is the one to go for out of all these. The Hocus Pocus house is really good, but yeah, if you can only get one set out of here, it would be the lighthouse or maybe the Viking Village. Those are my two. Those two are absolutely unmissable in my opinion. So let me know in the comments down below which of these idea sets you could try and get your hands on before they retire. Can I please ask if a like? And if you enjoyed today's video, I'm very grateful if you consider subscribing today. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.